The waves lap softly on Somerton Beach as dawn breaks over Adelaide. A lone figure lies slumped against the seawall, perfectly still. His head leans back, eyes fixed on the distant sky, a half-smoked cigarette still balanced on his lapel. This is not a man asleep. But to unravel this extraordinary puzzle, to truly understand the silent terror that gripped a nation, we must first trace the initial, baffling discovery and its unprecedented aftermath. The chilling facts begin to emerge piece by piece. It was December 1st, 1948, when the body was found. The man, seemingly in his 40s, was dressed impeccably in a suit, tie, and polished shoes. There was no wallet, no identification, nothing to betray his name or origin. Post-war Australia was a nation slowly returning to normalcy, a world eager for peace, yet shadowed by global uncertainties. In this quiet landscape, the discovery on Somerton Beach would soon shatter any illusions of serene isolation, revealing a sinister undercurrent. Investigators quickly confirmed there were no signs of struggle or external injury. Yet, a meticulous autopsy revealed severe internal congestion and an enlarged spleen, consistent with poisoning. The toxic agent remained elusive, a ghost in his system. Police meticulously searched his belongings. All clothing labels had been removed, every trace of origin systematically excised. A strange, untouched cigarette lay beside him, and a bus ticket to an obscure stop in Henley Beach remained unused. Then, during a second examination months later, a tiny, rolled-up piece of paper was discovered. Sewn into a hidden pocket in his trousers, it bore just two words: Tamam Shud, Persian for the end, or finished. This fragment was traced to the final page of a rare edition of the Rubaiyat of Omar Khayyam. A public appeal led to the book's discovery in an unlocked car. On its back cover, faint pencil markings revealed a cryptic, indecipherable code. But the true story remained out of reach. The mystery intensified. Police publicly displayed the man's plaster bust, hoping for recognition, but none came. The case captivated Australia and baffled global law enforcement, a silent dead end in a burgeoning age of forensics. The Rubaiyat also contained a local telephone number. It belonged to a young nurse, Jessica Harkness, who denied any knowledge of the man. Yet, witnesses recalled her owning the very rare edition of the book found by police. Decades later, whispers of espionage and Cold War intrigue began to circulate. Some theorized the man was a spy, his death an assassination, the coded message a secret transmission. Jessica's son, Robin, bore an uncanny resemblance to the unknown man. For over 70 years, the Somerton man, known only by his beach, remained a haunting cipher. Amateur detectives, academics, and cold case specialists dedicated their lives to uncovering his identity, driven by an unyielding desire for truth. Then, in 2022, modern forensic DNA techniques finally provided a breakthrough. Genetic genealogy, meticulously applied, identified him as Carl Webb, a man born in Melbourne in 1905, previously an electrical engineer and baker. A name, after all this time. Yet, the question of how Carl Webb came to die on Somerton Beach, the precise nature of the poison, the meaning of Tamam Shud, and the extent of Jessica Harkness's involvement, still drift unanswered on the silent tides of history.